Hello everybody and welcome back. It is the fifth and final map of the WCA over in China. Russia versus China versus the UK. Now, it's FM eSports taking on 5Frags. We're over on Overpass. Over the Overpass. We're over on Overpass, about to play a game of Counter-Strike. But it's not just any game of Counter-Strike. Currently, we are 8-1 down. No, we're even further than that down. We are... Yeah, we are 8-1 down. We are 8-1 down against the Russians. FM eSports are the final hope for the UK side here. Or will the Russians clean up 9-1? FM eSports are the only team that have managed to actually beat one of the Russian teams. In my opinion, still, 5Frags probably one of the weakest Russian sides here. Still a great team, still able to put up fantastic results. But I don't think they're quite on the level of the other Russian teams. So, FM eSports convincingly won 16-3 on Cobble against QB, who's arguably the best Russian team here. Will they be able to now take that success, roll with it a little bit further? And, ooh, we've got some lag. Interesting. Could just be GoTV lag. Yeah, it's just some GoTV lag, thank God. That was scary, but game start is here. The show must go on. As long as we are here, as long as we are live, that is what matters. So it's 5Frags taking on FM eSports. 5Frags are going to start on the CT side, FM eSports on the T side. But FM eSports, they've got to make this work. They've got to bring some pride back to the UK name. Not fall down, but 5Frags are not going to let him stand a chance at that. Fenzor gets two. Almazo onto another one. Stanley tries to fire back, but he's quickly shut down by Fed9. And, well, thank you, Water Director. We missed all of that. Amazing action. Sorry, guys. I wish I could literally do all of it multitask at once. Next time I will make sure I get an observer in, because that was hella annoying. Oh, and the HUD is gone again, has it? There we go. Thank you, Lunga. So the HUD is back on. We're all sorted. But the main thing is, 5Frags took the first round. They're on the CT side. And Fed9 is going to kick off this round. Robin, though, going to quickly reply. Now, they've got some pistols in their hands. FM eSports could make this work from. Ideally, they need to get the bomb down. You can see Fenzo gets one. Can he get the second one? Doing damage. Almaz is there to back him up, but everyone's just getting a frag each, enjoying life. Fenzo managed to pick up two towards the end there, but 2-0 in favour of the CT side straight off the bat. Kind of as expected. FM eSports, though, looking to get that bomb down. Need the extra money boost. So as it stands, 2-0, Umps, 1 M4 against all the Glocks and a couple of P250s. FM eSports need to get themselves in there, need to get themselves to with a bomb plant. They need that money to take into these next few rounds. The main thing we can credit FM eSports for being really good at on the previous game where they won on Cobble was the fact that they were actually able to really outplay on their default strats. They kept things solid. Robin was doing great lurking. But against 5Frags, how's it going to be? Well, we're not really doing too much damage on the pistol rounds. But this is the all-important round. It's not going to be the biggest buy. Yep, no AWP, no nothing used like that. Where Vadim's got himself an AWP. Dropped it to Koshak, okay. Now, Koshak's not normally the one we see uses AWP. It's normally Vadim. But they've obviously got a plan, and I trust 5Frags because they're very well practiced. FM eSports trying to get the spam going there. But look at the positioning for 5Frags. They're ready for it. They're not bothered. And Koshak, actually Koshak's in a really nice position, so he's got long with the AWP. It makes sense. slowly does it. 5Frags are waiting to see if they can find a pick, fall back and keep themselves a one-man advantage, or if FM eSports is able to actually open up the bomb site, move further forward and make it happen. Almaza though is going to get the first pick, and that's Robin down, and that's quite a big loss for FM eSports. He's the guy lurking around, he's the one getting the information for him. So this puts him straight away on the back foot. The guy who normally is opening up the rounds for him. Dead and gone already. FM eSports playing heavily towards the A-bomb site at the moment. But Koshak, he's focused away from where one of the CTs are going. So this could make him pay. But Koshak gets the first kill. Does go down in the hands of Pulse. But Vardim's there to back him up. The rest of his team are making their way over. But he's not fully convinced that it's going to be a yet. Jenko gets one kill. Can he make it some more? No, he runs into his death. And Fenzel gets the final kill onto Pulse. 4-0 and FM eSports, as soon as Robin was out of it, looked a bit lost there. Looked like they needed him to kind of be there and actually understand what's going on for him. But they need to have something they can fall back on. If Robin goes down, which is always a possibility, they need to have a backup plan. They can't just sit and wait around for their slow death. But they're going to be straight out of door here. Fenza gets one. There is good replies. They're going to be able to pick up some weapons. Now, this is the chance they've got to do something with it. They've got a couple of M4s, still got the Tech 9. Let's go try and get this bomb down. Let's try and make something happen. But no, they're slowing up. You've got the advantage. Don't be rotated around to. Well, they're just giving the CTs plenty of time to get themselves ready, get themselves in position. I'm not really too sure what FM eSports are hoping to do in this situation. It is a 3 versus 3, but they don't have the weapons, they don't have the health, and they don't have the utility. Robin does manage to take down Vardim. Can't get the next one though. Oh, nicely done by Jenko. Comes around the side, and this is now a 1v2 situation. Both players for FM very low. Oh, the incendiary goes down. Doesn't go down the bomb though, luckily. Whoa, and that nade comes in, narrowly missing Robin. He's on 8 health. Tries to fire against Koshak, but can't make it work. Koshak on 97 health, but he's got no flashes. He's just used his last smoke. Oh, and the fire is up on the bomb. Koshak spamming away, seeing if he can try and tag someone. He must know that they're both quite low. He's on top of that bomb. Oh, and he's actually going to push for it. Oh, and Koshak manages to do it, but he doesn't have a defusal. Huge round for FM eSports, but that's a round 5Frags realistically should have won. And Koshak walks away with nothing. So both teams are going to have to fully rebuy, but it's going to be in favour of FM. They got the bomb down, and look at that straight away. Jenko gets himself an AWP. The rest of them have got AK-47s. Fenzel's managed to get an AWP. Look, he's passing it to Vardim, so Koshak's not going to be the one having it this time round. They're going back to their normal standard. They have managed to buy, but the CTs invested a lot of money into that. Not ideal. Nicely done. Fenzer's going to get the boost straight away. Robin once again, he's doing the lurking. Vardim though, first kill straight away. Gets a second one with that AWP as well. And it all quieted down just a little bit. FM once again losing 2 players and then thinking, okay, we need to reset now. We need to understand what we're actually going to do here. But they just can't take too long about it. If they can get a pick at one of these sites, they need to push forward. They need to make something happen. Slow and steady. We're all just playing a waiting game. The advantage is with 5Frags. FM eSports though, taking their time. They're closing up on the B-bomb site. Fed9 with the UMP going against Robin with an AK. This could be nice for Robin, and yes it is. Robin takes away his head. Fed9 goes down. Robin did eat a bit of damage, but he's still got a sizable amount of health left. They're going to try and make their way onto this bomb site, but Robin goes down at the hands of Almaza. The smoke goes over. The bomb's about to be planted. And nicely done. Nilzinho reads that so well. Was going to plant. Decided against it. Takes down Almaza. And now it's a 2v1, and FM eSports are back in their game, and a huge shot with that AWP from Jenko straight onto Fenzo as he walks out. He stood no chance, and the tables have turned. FM eSports got another round on the board, and 5Frags are going to have to be dropping the pistols. Okay, so for 5Frags we've got grenade, a few flashes, a smoke. For FM, full utility, full weapons, but you can't count 5Frags out of it. They play smart, they play well, and they could rush out here, and that's exactly what they're doing. Vadim's come in and got the first kill onto Pulse with that 5-7. The 5-7s are so strong. Nelzinho, though, does reply, gets the revenge, and now this is where they need to make something of it. Don't hang back, they need to make something happen. Robin's still lurking around, he's going to go get the information for him, but he needs to get it sooner rather than later. Times are ticking. Fenzel's just desperately trying to run away there. He had been spotted. And what Fenzel's trying to do here is he's trying to hear and see where they're going. He needs to give his team an idea of what's actually happening. Because they had stacked everyone at A, but now they've gone back to their default 2A, 2B. And this is where they can get the quick rotate in. Great work from Fenzel, being able to read this so well. Robin gets the first kill. Stanley onto Almazo as well. Fenzel, though, quickly through that door on the reply. Molly goes over. Robin's trying to be careful here. Jenko, he's going to get that that AWP angle really well. Nice boost, but nothing they can see as of yet. And they've got to be quick. The bomb is down. Okay, so Fenzer's going to save. Yep, that makes sense. Koshak's got one as well. In this instance, I literally thought they would be maybe going for doing some more economic damage, trying to take a bit more away from FM eSports, not let them build up that bank. But they are trying to hold on to their weapons, and they've just got to be careful of Neil coming around the corners.
Terrorists win.
4-3 is your score, and FM are looking to even this up ever so slowly, bring themselves back into this game. Vardim up with the scout. One FAMAS in play, a couple of AKs and M4. So not the best buy from 5Frags, but at least they've got a sniper. At least they're going to be able to get some of that information. And if you can manage to take even Jenko down, that would be huge. But will luck be on 5Frags' side? Once again, taking this very slow and methodical approach to this map. FM eSports aren't rushing around, but neither are 5Frags. And if you take us back to the first game we saw yesterday from 5Frags, they were literally running out, all guns blazing. They had the confidence, they weren't worried at all. This time, they know who they're dealing with. And Neil does manage to get the kill onto Vardim, so that takes away the scout. Neil's actually in a good position. He does see Koshak, but it's a little bit too late, and Koshak takes down his head. And that's going to force FM to change up what they were doing. They're closest to be with the majority of their players. Django's taking the long way round. He's being safe. He's got AWP. He doesn't want to lose it. Oh, wow. Great position of the mollies here. Fed just narrowly missing out, though. And actually, 5Frags are coming off better. Very slowly, but surely, one by one, they just destroy them as they come through. Great positioning from 5Frags there, and they didn't overextend themselves. Five Frags pull themselves back into it. FM having to invest everything they've got into this round. Stanley with a Tech 9. The rest of them, well, Pulse got Tech 9 as well. The rest of them got AK-47s. So a mixed buy. They should be able to grab themselves a weapon. Once again, this boost hasn't been spotted yet. 5Frags are going to keep using it until it pays off, or that it gets known that they're doing this. It's a great position for the sewers and for door. Vardim scouting around, but he can't find anything. And once again, FM are going to try and make their way onto the B bomb site. They get one, but Almaza straight on it. Almaza gets two. Can Neil do anything with it? Yes, he can, and he's going to get that bomb down. Both of them have got AKs in their hands now. Fantastic work from Robin. Puts down Vardim. That AWP is out of play now. It's all up to Koshak. And Koshak's up high. Oh, and they catch him as he drops down. Oh, huge shot from Koshak, though. Manages to take Robin. Unsure how he actually managed to do that in midair. Oh, nice. The molly lands literally bang on Niels, but he still outsprays him down there. And one more round on the board for FM. They invested everything they've got. They haven't got the best money right now, but 5Frags are really struggling. Interesting buy. We've got the submachine guns and a few pistols from 5Frags. Almost a little bit of desperation here. Well, FM pushing forward in confidence with the AKs and one UMP. This time round, not even Robin has gone towards the B bomb site. Everyone is over at A. And that is where there are no CTs. It's almost as if FM knew. Great play from them. The CTs would have heard the bomb now. This map's so open in what you can hear. Robin gets the first kill though. And what they've just got to do now is bide their time. Jenko straight onto Fenza as well. FM's just got to bide their time, let that bomb tick down, and ensure they just don't lose as many weapons as possible. Hold on to everything they can, and don't waste their utility. Jenko though, he's on a run, gets two, Robin gets another one as well. They're not letting him keep anything, and Koshak is the only man left alive. He's far away, he's hiding. But we now even it up at 5-5, and finally FM eSports, they look like they could be back in this game, and once again the money just isn't there for 5Frags. And this is what we saw with the other Russian team that played FM eSports. They kept pushing back and forward, the first rounds were really close, but actually FM ended up just messing with their money. Their economy was just completely messed up. Can they do it again here? Can that be their route to success? It'd be interesting to find out if FM eSports have bought their coach to China as well, because obviously that will play a big part in it. Helping to make them smart decisions, helping to make them clear and collated decisions. But FM moving very fast here. Taking a big charge onto the A bomb site. There are 3 CTs here, but Nils, I think he's heard it. Stanley's going to get the first entry kill. They can't quite get the frag there. Koshak's just avoiding it. Manages to get one. I'm really surprised at allowing that to happen. Koshak gets 2 as well. FM have got to be careful here. A lot of them are losing health. They need to get rid of Koshak. He's doing too much pressure on him. Finally, Stanley takes him down. Fed9 though does fire straight back, and oh my god, Fed9 is on an absolute rampage. Vardim does manage to take him down. Oh no, Niels takes him down, but whew, very closely there. It's now a 1v1. They're going to be dancing around each other. That bomb's ticking away, and Niels finally finishes it off. That was chaotic. FM had full control, but Koshak just did so much damage with that submachine gun. How he was allowed to do that much as well. They pushed him to start with, then they fell back, and they just kept poking him. Let him come to you. Got me all confused. Everything was happening all at once. 6-5 though is your scoreline, and FM eSports are finally ahead. They've gone for the double AWP setup on the T side, which is not something you see that regularly. And Fed9 straight on it, makes them pay for it. Koshak gets the kill onto Jenko. And 5Frags, a new lease of life. 2 players down for FM early on, and 5Frags looking strong, looking confident again. They've not gone for their boost, which still hasn't been seen, might I add. Pulse now needs to do something really special here. Pulse needs to be able to pull out that AWP. Nicely done by Neil! And back Neil up. And this is what we need. If you're going to go with this double AWP setup. But no, Pulse couldn't do it. Vardim manages to take him down. It's all up to Stanley and Niels. And at this stage, it's going to be the best option to save. 40 seconds left on the clock. Against 4 members of the CT side. There's not actually a single AWP in play now for the CT side. But FM have got one. Trying to go for it's going to be real difficult. Ten seconds left, and it doesn't look like 5Frags are willing to risk any of their weapons. They're not going to push forward as much on this. They're going to spam away and just try and shout about that they're still around. But the main thing is, no AWP is given to 5Frags, so you're not giving them that extra bit of money. It's an expensive weapon to pass over. And what FM are going to do is going to go in for the best buy that they can. Niels has got the AWP, 2 AKs, a Tech 9, 3 AK. Okay, we've all got AKs. I couldn't add up in time, but yes, that is a brilliant buy for FM to actually be able to pull themselves into it like this, but it is a very all or nothing buy. They have to make this work for them. I'd love to see someone like Pulse just back up Niels, let him get real close and see if he can open up them bomb sites, because we know as soon as Neil gets that opportunity, he's able to hit the shots. We just can't send him on his own doing it. Jenko got himself into a nice position at long. He's not going to deal with anyone with an AWP, and if he can see Koshak jumping, he might be able to get a quick pick. Sneaky pick. Or Jenko playing it real close. If he can sneak round here, and you've also got Robin doing the same thing. Robin though goes down to the hands of Fed9. And that's going to change all of the positions of 5Frags. They're going to move around a bit. And this could be what Jenko needed to get into the bomb site. Flashes go over. Jenko opens up onto Vardim, and this is what I said. He just needed that one opportunity to get in. Almazo replies. Stanley on one. It's trade for trade here. Oh, and fantastic work from Fenzor with that M4. He's got to come up against Niels. Niels doing it with 1 health. He's in a 1v1. Does he know where Fed9's going to come from, though? Will he be able to get this? Oh, he does. Oh, and a huge shot from Niels, saving his team. 3 kills on 1 health. Brilliant work from Niels. Pulling them back into the round desperately when they needed it. 7-6 is your score. And Niels, he's going to go down as a hero for that round. He's forced 5Frags onto a pistol round. We've still got enough to buy for FM eSports. Great work from Niels. And this is why I keep saying, they need to let him open up into the bomb site. Give him some backup. This guy can do big things. Wow. Huge work over the other side though from Koshak and Vardim. They pushed through and they've actually been able to do a hell of a lot of damage. This is dangerous for FM. It's only Robin and Jenko left. Yeah, okay, they've turned it into a 2v2, but there's weapons all over the place now. They've got to be so careful. And Almaza going up the other way. If he's able to grab a weapon, this is going to be troublesome. Oh! And Jenko has been spotted. Huge shot from Almaza. All that distance with the D takes away his head. And Robin, it's all up to you. He knows Almas is going to come for that weapon, and they've seen each other. Oh, and it's so close. He's got 1 health left. Can he do the unthinkable? He gets it. They line up for him. Oh my god. 2 rounds, 2 1 health clutches. FM eSports are having the games and the luck of their lives. Fantastic work there. And, well, if you ever need a lineup, that is one time to get it. Great work from Robin. When it all looks impossible, FM eSports find a way. 8-6 is your scoreline. Can they make it 9-6? We have got to buy up from 5Frags, but you can see there's literally no utility. Some people don't even have nades. There's not a single defuse kit either. This is so dangerous. Jenko, though, already down on 9 health. 5Frags managed to get the first kill onto Jenko. Oh, and Stanley goes down as well. But Nils, he's still there. He's still doing it. He hasn't got the AWP, but he's on his magic 1 health. 3v3. And this is good though. FM eSports are pushing towards the B bomb site. But smart decision. They've got to deal with Vardim, but he's only 1 man. They've got the utility. We've got a flash. We've got a smoke. We've got a couple of mollies so we can try and force him out of position. This is doable. Robin needs to be point man. He needs to be able to open up his bomb site. Oh, and he's ducking down. This is brilliant. Vardim's got an idea of what's going on, but someone needs to make some sort of distraction. Shot was fired. He's hit Robin. He's hit Robin down to 15 health, but a huge shot from Robin takes down Almaza. Oh, and yes, Niels does it on 1 health once again. Takes down Vardim. And the Molotov's going to go down. It's going to really push out Fed9. Does a bit of damage, and he's quickly running round. The smoke goes down as well. Robin's making sure that place stays covered. He's jumping through. Oh, has he been spotted? No, he's not covered by that smoke. Robin saw him. Can't quite do the damage. It's now a 1v1. Neil is on 1 health. Fed9, 28. He's desperately looking for Neil. The smoke goes down. Oh, it's a flash. He's not on the bomb. No, Neil's so close. He finishes it off. Absolutely brilliant work. The 1 HP wonder. FM eSports do it again. 3 rounds in a row. 1 HP clutches. I think we should just put all of FM eSports on 1 HP and see how it goes for them. Fantastic first half there. So close. But they've got to be able to do this on the CT side. FM eSports, the UK Hope, the only team that have actually taken a game in all of the WCA from the UK side. They're making it happen. There's still hope for the UK side. There's still hope for UKCSGO. It just all lies in the hands of FM eSports. It's the all-important pistol round. And oh my god, Jenko starts off with a huge headshot onto Fenzo. They were all running towards them. They had the boost on go, but Vardim and Almaza are not going to allow this to happen. They're going to be pushing back. Still, they're not anywhere near the bomb site just yet, but they have got a chance to change up where they're going and head towards this B bomb site. Pulse is waiting in the wings. He's got the P2000. Nice shot from Stanley from up above. Almaza was not ready for that. Now Koshak, he's not sure where one of the other CTs are. He knows he's counted 2 of them, and he's thinking, I do not want to get flanked. What options has my team got here? What can I do? Pulse taking it very careful. Vardim knows exactly where he is. It's who's going to peek who. Koshak, though, is going to open up into the bomb site. 2 massive kills with the Glock. The bomb's going to go down, and it's all up to Pulse.
Bomb has been planted.
He's only got armor. It's not undoable. But it's going to take a lot. Oh, wow. And Koshak must have just jumped down as he came up the stairs. What timing. He's got no smoke. He's got no utility. He cannot protect himself. But he's got the P2000 in hand. Oh, and they're both there. And what a time to reload. Not ideal. He gets fed 9, but Vardim's on top of him. There was no 1 HP saviour for him at this time. 9-7 is your score. FM are still leading, but they did lose the pistol round. Can they do anything special here, though? Pulse is picking up the scout. We've got a Deagle, a 5-7, CZ75, and another 5-7. We know how powerful these 5-7s can be. If Pulse can do something wonderful with the scout, there is still hope. But 5Frags Even though they lost them 3 clutch rounds, they have not been halted. They have not put their heads down. They're still in this game. Neil straight up there. No one can make the frag yet. Fed9 gets the first one. Goes for a second. There's a lot of CTs his way, but Fed manages to do 2 of them. Vardim gets another 2, and it's all up to Pulse. He's got the scout, but at this stage... Oh, wow. Nice little headshot onto Almaza. Can he make anything else of it? They're trying to smoke him out of position. And at this point, Pulse has just got to save on to his scout, take it through to the next round. Fenzor, though, on the hunt. That weapon will forever be a scout. It is nothing else. Nicely done by Pulso. Manages to save it. Manages to keep it through to another round. 9-8 is your score, and this is ever so close. Both teams want this massively here. Russia want the bragging rights of 9-1. FM eSports want to be the team to say, look, we did not drop maps on this day 4. We were not allowing this to happen. We've got to bring some sort of respect and pride to the UK name. Now once again, we've got a nade in from Jenko. Oh, this would be a real nice nade if Jenko can land this. Couple of T's towards him and he ducks down to avoid that. Nicely done. Nils gets one as well. Oh, they can't get his head. Just missing it narrowly. They still haven't pushed up though. Where's Pulse with that scout? Robin gets one. Pulse is down on the floor. He's got his CZ in play. Gets killed off by Almazo. It's 2v1, but this is easily doable. Robin has got great potential here. One shot onto Almazo and he's got it. Oh, he's getting tagged heavily. Yes, nicely done by Robin. Takes down Almazo. Can he make this next shot? The bomb is down. And he's seen the head. Oh, he saw Vardim's head, but Vardim was just way too quick for him. 9-9, we're all even. They've got the M4s though. Not a single sniper for either team. We're going all AKs, all M4s. It's going to be a battle of the firepower. Now Robin, I can see what you're typing, but do not allow them to get into your heads. Focus on the game. Focus on winning. Focus on bringing that pride. 5Frags know what they're trying to do to you. Slow and steady play from 5Frags. They know if they can take this round, they're going to be able to really tilt FM. Robin, though, starting off fantastically, taking down Vardim. And hopefully they've noticed that Vardim didn't have an AWP in this situation. And there probably isn't going to be one. Oh, Fed9 though, straight onto Niels. Niels wasn't really able to do too much there. He's on 31 HP. Stanley not looking the right way. Does manage to get the kill though, very narrowly. Lost a lot of health. Koshak goes down at the hands of Pulse, and it's only Fenzor left. Brilliant work from FM. They've managed to keep 4 players alive as well. This is the style they need to keep playing. Now Robin, literally, he knows where Fenzor was last spotted. Can't do the damage though. That AK just a little bit too more powerful than his M4. 64 health left on Fenzor. They've got him pinned though. They know where he's going. They've got the bomb. Jenko going for that door spam. That wasn't Jenko, even that was Pulse. Jenko's down looking at the door, but Stanley comes in and finishes it off. Nicely done, and FM eSports once again take the lead, 10 for 9. But there is still so many more rounds to play for. This is incredibly close. One AK up for Vardim. The rest of them have got pistols. One flash in play. Vardim's really going to have to be the point man here. I'm surprised he hasn't given that weapon, though, to someone like Almaza or Fed9. He's got to make it work for him, but Jenko straight on it. Manages to take down Fenza. And the aggression that FM are putting at these early parts of the round is really working for him. It's giving him the information. Vardim, though, opens up. Uses the AK to his advantage. He's the only one with it. They need to get rid of him first. Almaza goes down next. Still a one-man advantage for FM, but Robin is very low. And they're pushing around onto this A-bomb site. The remaining 3 terrorists. Smokes down. Nicely done by Niels, though. Spams through. Gets Vardim. Gets rid of that AK. They will be able to pick it back up. Niels gets the next one. And fantastic work from Niels and Pulse. Spraying them down as they come in. 11-9. And FM eSports are starting to pull away. Will we see a risky buy here from 5Frags? Nope, we've got Tech 9s in play. Tech 9's Deagles and 1 AK up on Vardim. Vardim's just got that money at the moment. He's bankrolling it, but he needs to make it work. But look for FM eSports. They've got the AWP in hand, a few M4s and a FAMAS. Still a very good buy and a lot of utility to play with. Nicely done by Jenko, getting the opening kill, getting the information. Oh, but Robin loses his head to Vardim. Jenko, another one. That's 2 for him. Can he make it 3? Great use of the AWP so far. He's backed up by the rest of his team. The bomb, though, is dropped to the far back. Nicely done. 3 for Jenko. Can he make it 4? Can he go all the way with this? Pulse backs him up, takes down Almazo. It's only Fed9 left. He's got the bomb, but there is currently no one at the B bomb site. Fed9 isn't aware of this. And 5Frags are going for the pause just when they need it. They're starting to worry. FM have put the pressure on them. They're putting the hurt on them. Oh, and they're cancelling a timeout. Nicely done, though. Niels takes down Fed9. 12-9 in favour of FM eSports. It is paused, so it's obviously not cancelled. But it makes sense for 5Frags to take this because they're going into a big buy round and they have to get it. Otherwise, their economy is going downhill. FM are actually on a really good roll here. They're looking positive. They're hitting their shots. They're still in this game. There we go. They're going for the unpause. We're going to go back into it. We just got to wait for FM eSports to also agree to come out of the pause. And I always think for the team that's doing well, the team that's winning it, you want to keep these pauses as short as possible because you want to keep that momentum, you want to keep the buzz, you want to keep the hype going, you want to take that through to your next game. FM eSports, the future of UKCSGO at the WCA in China. UK versus China versus Russia. So far we have been spanked completely by the Russians, but FM eSports are putting a bit of pride to the UK flag. Can they make it happen? Jenko going nice and aggressive though, but he's going to have to come up against Vardim with that AWP. Now, I'd suggest if he's a little bit more careful. Get that early pick, fall back. I'm glad he's got Robin backing him up there. This is what they weren't doing previously on the T side. They were sending Niels with the AWP on his own. And that was what was worrying me. Slow and steady wins the race, and 5Frags, they're literally just taking it. They're just being so careful. Oh, nice boost there, but Jenko missed it. Fenzor didn't even actually realise where that was from. He almost looked a little bit shocked and stunned. 5Frags making their way back over to the B site. They're checking for all the boosts. They're checking for all the obvious spots. Niels is trying to spam through. No damage done though, but oh, this nade is... Oh no. Oh, Niels. That nade could have been huge and that just did not work in your favour. They've almost used a lot of their utility a little bit too quick here. And 5Frags are just waiting back from it all. Just too late. No, 5Frags are running onto the site. They're going to be able to get that bomb down, but the CTs are closing them, and Robin gets one. 2 versus 3. The bomb isn't down just yet. They're running out of time. Are they not? They're not paying attention to this. They won't plant in time. You've got to run, Robin. Run. Fantastic work. But what was Almaza doing? What was he even thinking about? He should have planted when it was at like 10 seconds. He had plenty of time. He literally was the reason they lost that round. And now their money is in a dire situation once again. When they look back at this, 5Frags are going to think, what was the point that we really shot ourselves in the foot? Oh yeah, it's when we didn't plant the bomb, when we had site control. FM eSports, very lucky in that situation, but it's not over yet. It's not over until the fat CSGO player gives up, cries, and types GG. Nice start from Fenzor, opens up the round, but Jenko straight on the reply. Good teamwork, but Jenko's making it smart. He's now on his own, so he's pushing back. Reassume the position, hold long. Amazon to Jenko though, so that's the AWP down. Trade for trade here, 1 for 1 once again. But look where, oh wow, Vardim slipped in, but Niels was straight on it as soon as he popped out of the smoke. 3 versus 2. The bomb though, they've left all the way at the back again. They're not decided on what they want to do with it yet. Fed 9 onto Pulse. The A site, sorry, the B site even is completely clear. And Almas is going to be making his way over, but it is so easy and so quick for the CTs to rotate. Nicely done by Niels, takes down Fed 9. Stanley's still got 100 health and he's up top. Almas has got to be so careful here if he wants to be able to take this. Oh, and he does. Nice bit of damage onto Stanley. Nade goes off to the back. Oh, a huge work from Almazor. Big clutch. 3 kills from that round. Manages to save the day for his team, and they desperately needed that money. But look at this for FM eSports. Their money is in dire straits. No crazy buys. Nothing too out of the ordinary here for FM. They're obviously going to play with a few rounds. But I'm just worried about giving 5Frags that momentum after a clutch like that. He's going to be over the moon. Nicely done by Stanley though. Opens up with a 5-7 kill. Them 5-7s are so powerful. Koshak's still there. Koshak takes a lot of damage, but he does get both of them. Koshak on 4 health. And nicely done. Stanley managed to get his hands on a Galil. Is he going to wait for Koshak to peek back out there? Oh, and does Fenzor know he's there? Is Fenzor aware? Yes, he is. It was called by Koshak. Stanley goes down. Another tease. They're going to group up. Nilzinho does manage to get one with the CZ. Oh, and just at the wrong time, that UMP comes out from Fed 9. Pulse would have been stuck at the side of him. Had a real good chance there. And no, CSGO TV, don't do this to us. Don't start lagging out. Obviously, we are trying to connect to China. Oh, Niels. Niels is in such a great position, depending on where they plant the bomb. Oh, and he's ducked down. He's done one of them. Are they going to line up for him? He's only got 6 health. It's not 1 health. He does go down, but a very valiant effort from Niels. 13-11. Good economic damage done. No bomb plant either. FM are going for it. FM are going full whack with this. It is all or nothing. Jenko's got the AWP, 1 FAMAS in play, 1 UMP and 2 M4s. Nice bit of utility, but Jenko hasn't really got anything to work with. He needs to get that opening pick. He needs to do some serious damage up front here. Nicely done by Jenko. Gets the first kill. And he's going to fall back very smart. Back with his teammates. Going to go take that long position. It's Fenzor who's actually pushing up quite... I'm quite surprised at how fast Fenzor is pushing up here. He's going to make the jump. But will Jenko spot it? Will Jenko know where to look? Niels gets one onto Vardim. 2-man advantage for FM eSports. They need to get this round in the bag. Jenko's not checking it at all. Round from the side. Fenzor times it perfectly, but Robin's on point to help him out. Gets that revenge frag in. 2 versus 4 in favour of the FM eSports side. Robin's now got backup. He's not on his own. And Robin gets one more. 2 on the board for him. Only Fed9 left. Fed9 running in. Tries to go up against Robin. Takes him down. Is he aware that there's another member in here though? Oh, no, he's not. Neil takes him down right in the head. 14-11. And FM eSports, they've secured themselves a superior spot. Effectively, potentially taking overpass. But you can't call it just yet, because anything is possible in Counter-Strike. We've got the Tech 9s, we've got the Deagle, we've got the CZ75s up. We've got a fair bit of utility as well from 5Frags. If they go for an all-out rush, they could really catch FM off guard. And Fed9's popping straight up. Fed9 saw Neil, tries to fire against him. Can't do too much just yet. Jenko's pushed round as well, gone very aggressive and taken down Fenzor. Completely made 5Frags redecide what they're going to do there. And look at the 5Frag players, they're on such low health. Both teams have really fought for this and no one's giving up. Everyone's still in the game. They both want this so badly. But it probably means just add a little bit more to FM, considering how much of a hurt Russia has put overall on the UK side. Neil's on to Almaza. Only 3 members left alive for 5Frags. They seem to be committed to going on this A bomb site. Oh, and Robin just catches the side of Fed9 there. Fed9 was unaware that Robin could even see him. Second one for Robin. Can he get the third? He's only got 10 health left. Kochak does manage to get one with the CZ75. But with 10 health, his dream gets shut down. Pulse finishes him off. We're on the final round. Potentially. And once again, 5Frags. No real weapons. Just a pistol, a dream, and a couple of flashbangs. FM eSports, it's theirs to lose now. They must feel like they've got this in the bag, but they don't want to make any stupid mistakes here. And oh, Fenzor eats a grenade down to 43 health. Fantastic work there. But Jenko, once again, going aggressive, pays the price. And this is what we didn't want to happen. The overconfidence is what can make this real difficult for FM. Fenzor takes down Robin. That A-bomb site's opened up. They've now got a couple of weapons. 1 AK, 1 M4. Oh my god. Don't choke now. And 5Frags clean up house. How on earth were they able to do that? Jenko just went far too aggressive. There's hardly any money up on FM either. They can't full buy out of this. And this is a situation they should have won. This is what happens. Overconfidence and silly mistakes will lose you games. Still 3 rounds in it though. 5Frags have got all the weapons. Pistol time for... Oh, whoa! Whoa! Team nade from Fenzor. That was not ideal. Oh, nicely done. Jenko and Robin with the double stack. They do get 1, but they couldn't make anything of it. Okay. Vadim, I know you like to be nading people and now throwing molotovs to your teammates, but you got to start looking at your radar, dude. Fed9 on to Stanley. Only 2 members left alive for FM. FM have got them on match point. They've done all the hard work up until this point. They can't let it slip away now. Oh, and they narrowly just saw each other then. Fed9 takes down Pulse. Takes us to another round, another day. It's 15-13, still in favour of FM eSports, but 5Frags are pulling their way back into it. This is the final push now for FM. They have to, they must get this round. They've got an AWP up on Jenko. M4's on most people. Robin with a FAMAS. But 5Frags gone for the double AWP setup, and this is what Jenko needs to be careful of. So Koshak down on 45 already. FM got a nice little stack here by the door, covering both angles, and they haven't used it yet. Time to pull things out is when they'll be least expecting it, but now they've moved position already and they've been heard. So don't go back to it. Be smart. Think about it. Smoke goes down to give Robin some cover. Neil's spamming for door, but no one's there waiting. It's a real slow play. Whoa! And Jenko nearly loses his head to Vardim there, jumping up. It's all mellowing out just a little bit. Everyone's so close to each other. But who's going to be able to get that first entry frag? Who's going to be able to slow them down? Who's going to be able to put the work in? Oh, Niels gets shot in the side when he's doing the spam. They were waiting for him. Robin gets one though, Pulse as well, but 5Frags are just coming up top trumps.
Bomb has been planted.
Jenko gets one onto Fed 9. 2v2. Jenko though, 100 health. The nade comes out. Oh, 15 health left on him.
Terrorists win.
And Fenzor and Koshak managed to do it. Managed to pull off the 2v2. It's the final round before we go to overtime. FM eSports have got nothing in the bag. And they've called for a pause. They've got to do something real special here. They cannot choke this. We cannot see a 15-15. They fought so hard. It was 15-4. 11? Yeah, it was 15-11. FM was so far ahead. So let's look at what they've got so far. An a Caesar 75, a Deagle, and a Swag 7. They've got to pull off something incredible. More incredible than the 3 1 HP clutches we saw in a row. FM have got to do the unthinkable. They've cancelled the timeout. We'll wait for 5Frags to do the same. And we will go into the final round before we head into overtime, if we need to. It's all to play for. FM have got to do something absolutely incredible here. They've got to do something they haven't done yet, and oh, I'm just nervous. I'm so nervous. Pulse has put himself in a good position. I like this because they've not played it yet. They've been playing it on the stairs. But it's up for 5Frags to make the mistakes because they've got the weapons. Five Frags have fought their way back into this. They were so far behind. FM kept pushing and pushing, but they couldn't close out that last round. They got to that magic number and they just couldn't make it work for them. Oh, Robin, if you went up these stairs now, you could change the face of this game. The stuff we know with X-Ray on, the stuff the players don't. And no, Fenzor manages to get Pulse and Robin. The plan has been faulted. 2 members down for FM already. And 5Frags on absolute roll. Molotovs go over, flashes go over. 5Frags are in the bomb site. Stanley manages to get one. Jenko gets another. Can they be bringing it back? No, not if Vardim's got anything to say about it. The AWP comes into play. Fed 9 onto Stanley. Nilzinho's the only hope. He's got his CZ75 in hand. He's not on 1 health, but he is in a 2v1. Oh, and he's got to be so careful that no one can see his head. This isn't impossible.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, and Vardy manages to take him down with the AWP 15-15. And we are going to overtime. What an absolute crazy game. I don't think any of us would have expected that. Wow. FM had them at 15-11. Everything was going their way. They pushed hard, made it work. Were looking like they'd be able to clean up. They didn't. Now we're in the buy round. They're still on the CT side. They've got the money. It is overtime. But can they make it work? Nice incendiary goes down early on, but Fenzor gets rid of Jenko straight away. And this is not what you want to see. Kochak on to Stanley. And 5Frags dominant early on in this round. They're pushing onto the bomb side. Pulse gets one, but he can't get another. He's all alone there. FM very slightly behind. Kochak manages to get Robin from a distance there. Even Niels is confused at how that happened. Oof, that AWP shot so close to getting Niels. Almazer comes up from behind him, and FM literally just fell apart. The money's low already. Jenko had the AWP. Jenko went too aggressive. They've got to play this smart. Stanley and Pulse, this is your time to step it up. You just have to look at the scoreboards for a moment to see where the issues are. If there's any time you guys need to play the best game of your life, it is now. There's no do-overs. There's no warm-ups. This is live. This is happening right now. Fenzor managing to come down long on his own. They've not made any noise. Jenko seems prepared though. Few bullets fired. Stanley gets Kochak. Oh, Fenzor does manage to go down at the hands of Jenko. No, Fenzor takes down Jenko even. God, even I'm getting confused now. Stanley on to Fenzor though. It's trade for trade. Nicely done by Niels. He's there quick enough to back him up. Vardim couldn't make the AWP shot. And this is what FM needed. Robin takes down Vardim. Only Fed9 left. He's quite far away as well. Doesn't have the bomb. But they've got to be careful. Nicely done by Niels. Manages to take down Fed9 despite Fed9 having the jump on him. 16-16. Taking one round each in this overtime. Still only running the single AWP setup. Vardim's got one as well. Vardim though straight away onto Jenko. Jenko just always overextending that a little bit too much at the moment. Costing his team rounds. And adding to the stress. Stick that AWP back in the hands of Neil. Swap it around. Change it up. Fed9 onto Robin. 5Frags, two-man lead. Smoke goes down. Pulse is waiting in the wings. He manages to get one. Oh, nicely done by Niels as well. Great crossfire, but it just wasn't enough. Stanley goes down on the last man at the hands of Fenzor. And OT1 goes to the next half. 17-16, a one-round lead in favour of 5Frags. The build-up. The hype that led to this. FM returning some pride back to the UK name after us losing so badly to the Russians in all the other matches that we've seen over the last 2 days. This is their time to bring it back. They've got to make this work. They're on the T side now, no AWPs in play. Vadim and Fenzor and Koshak have AWPs for 5Frags. The first triple AWP setup we've seen. How will FM eSports handle this? Jenko already down on 17 health. That many AWPs can sometimes be a disadvantage. Let's see how it all pans out. Pulse has got to be oh so careful. He gets smoked out there. Luckily though. Takes a nade to the face. Drop down to 53 health. But these AWPs are literally everywhere. Oh, narrowly avoided losing his head there. Vadim just decides to move in the nick of time. And the UK have been so unlucky in terms of timing. FM have got to make this work. Poor Jenko is sat in some fire and then dropped down to 13 health now. Quickly moved out of the way. Niels has managed to get the pick on the site. Can he make anything else of it? Nicely done by Niels. Gets another one. And Robin does manage to take on Fenzer. The bomb's going to go down as well. 5 members left alive for FM eSports. This is exactly what you need. Koshak, though, does take down Robin. And Koshak, look, he's desperately looking for that bomber. He knows the bomb was planted, but he wants to be able to take that person down. This is so close. This is so touch and go. 2 versus 4. Vadim and Koshak both with the AWPs. But this is why you don't triple AWP setup. What chance have they got against all the rifles? It's literally just a waiting game. Niels is just making sure, he's like, look, I'm not taking any risks. I'm making sure no one's on that bomb. Nicely done. Okay, both AWPs are saved for the CT side, which isn't ideal. But FM eSports managed to keep 4 players alive. Managed to hold them to a lot of weapons. And they're now also opting for the double AWP setup themselves. 17-17 is your scoreline. We are in the first overtime. FM eSports have been here before and they didn't win against the Chinese team. Can they do it against Russia? Not if Koshak has anything to say about it. He gets the first opening frag onto Niels. That's 1 AWP down already for him. Five frags changing up position, trying to guess where they're going to see the CTs. I mean, where they're going to see the Ts even. But look at this nice little stack from FM. They're all getting ready to assault this B bomb site. Fenzor's already moved over. They seem so sure that it's going to be this site, but they're going to have to quickly turn around. Robin being very smart here does a nice bit of damage onto Fen 9. He goes down as well. The molly's in the water. Jenko's being oh so careful not to stand in it. The bomb's not down just yet. Pulse is able to pick it up though. He's got to get hidden in that smoke. The bomb's going to start being planted. Koshak's running in for it. He can't see anyone. He's getting very confused. Goes to pick up a weapon. A nice shot from Koshak with that P250. Vadim manages to get a kill onto Pulse. They do it as a 2v1, but a 2v2 even. But FM eSports, they just didn't have enough time. That bomb went down and too much was going on. Final round. And FM have to be able to get this. They lost 19-17 to the Chinese team. They don't want to lose 19-17 again here. They want to be able to fight this back. They want to take this to the next overtime. They've still got weapons. Niels has got the AWP. The rest of them have got AKs. Pulse, I know you prefer the CT side, but you got to do some magic for us. Niels, great start. Takes down Koshak. 1 member down already. Now let's play it smart. 5Frags, they're not too nervous about this. They're still keeping themselves in the same positions. They're not pushing out. They're not overextending. And the thing you've got to give so much credit to 5Frags is no matter what happens, no matter how far down they've gone, they've remained the same. They've remained the same standard. They're making it work for them. FM not fully decided on where they want to go. They're a little bit split up at the moment. They've just got to be careful. They've had a lot of success getting into the B-bomb site. And they thinned it out, so you've not got one site stacked with players, but ooh, this is interesting. Almazar's moved over to the B-bomb site. Well, he is moving over by the looks of it. Nicely done by Jenko. Huge opening frag there with the AK. And Stanley gets fed 9 as well. Jenko running away from the flames with 3 health left, but it's 5v2. FM are going to make this work for him. Robin gets onto Almazar. It's all up to Vardim. And Vardim's just got the AWP in hand. What is Vardim doing? He's got to go for it. He's got no choice. Gets one. Can he get a second? Nicely done by Vardim. Vardim's actually come to play. He's not giving up yet. Trying to get as much information as possible. But Jenko, 3 health, shuts him down. 18-18. And we are going to overtime 2. FM eSports are not out of it. And 5Frags are going to be going head-to-head once again for part 2 of the overtime. FM eSports didn't see a repeat of it. Here we go, at it again. 5Frags CT side. FM eSports T side. Niels has got the AWP in hand. It's our second overtime here. No crazy rushes out from the start here. It's all about who's going to make that first move. 5Frags playing a little bit aggressively at B. Robin being that lurker once again, seeing if he can get a pick, see if he can poke anyone out of position on the B-bomb site. The rest of his team waiting in the wings. It's Vardim and Almazar who's got the AWPs this time round. There's actually no AWP on the long side. Robin once again. Just lurking, just seeing what he can find. And this works so well for them on Cobble. If he can get that opening pick, if he can catch someone moving off guard. Oh, and Almazar. Robin walks straight into him. This is what I mean. If he's waiting for them to make the mistake, then he's got more of a chance. Instead, he's walked straight into the bomb site for him. But Jenko, he's going to try change the tide of this game. 2 kills by Jenko. Absolutely huge from him. The bomb's going to go down on the A bomb site. Nade comes in, does a nice bit of damage as well. Fenzo on 55. And FM are set up really nicely here. They get one. Can he get another? They were both there. Almazar's got the AWP. Fed 9 on the other side. Jenko gets another. Jenko gets 4. 4 huge kills for Jenko. And FM eSports take the first round. Very convincingly as well, despite Robin going down so early on. One round advantage for him. Vardim's still got an AWP, the rest of them on M4s. The money's still up there. And look, we're seeing it once again. FM eSports going for this depot. Robin being the lurker. Oh, huge from Jenko. Jenko's having a monster on this side of the OT. 4 kills in the first round. Just opened up this round and got rid of the AWP of Vardim. They're starting to learn and read what 5Frags are doing. It's only taken near 30 rounds, but Almazon to Robin. Does get rid of him. Obviously, he is doing that lurking side of things. But they might think that, look at this, if they're going to think that they're doing exactly the same again, they might actually put less defenses towards B. But Koshak's going incredibly aggressive. And if he can get round FM eSports, this could be huge for 5Frags. Jenko, another kill on the board. Jenko, you're absolutely beast. Stanley gets one to Fed 9. The site's opened up. Almaz's coming around the side. He gets one, but Nilzinho shuts him down. It's all up to Koshak. He's in a 3 versus 1. The bomb's being planted. The smokes are going down, but he is behind them. And Nils does it with a Tech 9. 20 to 18. Last round of the half. There's not enough money here for 5Frags, and FM eSports are rolling in it. This could be an incredible comeback from FM eSports, going round for round trades, and then suddenly taking all 3 rounds of a half. They've only got a FAMAS as a rifle, not hardly any utility for 5Frags, and FM eSports have got everything, and they know this. Look at the aggression, but they're going to meet everyone else. They're all in the same place. This is so scary. Robin gets 1. Fenzel manages to get 2 kills though. He's not been taken down yet either. That FAMAS is doing work. The bomb isn't going down yet. The nade's coming over as well. They're not 100% sure where everyone is. Stanley manages to take down Fenzel. It's still 2v3. Nilzinho's got to be careful. He can hear Koshak. Koshak spotted him a little bit when he's got that FAMAS in hand. Oh, the molly goes down, but Koshak rushes through it. Koshak gets 1. Varden gets 1. It's Pulse versus Koshak. They're dancing around each other. There's not many bullets in that CZ75. Oh my god, and Koshak manages to pull it off. The unbelievable. He's on 100 health. Manages to get 2 kills, then ran through it with the confidence. And F1 eSports threw that away.
Has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
5Frags. They made it work. They stacked smartly. But FM eSports, why would you do that? You had it in your hands. You had the confidence. You had the power. 20 for 19 is your scoreline. FM have got to do something special here. Niels with his AWP, the rest of them on M4s. I much prefer that decision. 5Frags going for the double AWP setup. Now 5Frags, they're going to be playing it slow and steady, but I like this from FM. Pushing out a little bit. If they can keep Almaza distracted. Let's have a look at what Almaza's doing. Almaza gets pushed out completely. He does get Robin, but he is quickly dropped. And that means they've got the B site kind of locked down here. Very slow pace. Still a minute on the clock. Now the thing here, FM eSports don't want to overextend because 5Frags are just waiting for them to push out, waiting for them to make a mistake. The bomb's over towards the A bomb site, but you've still got Fenzel here. And Pulse. Oh, Pulse has checked it. Jenko gets 1. Quickly shut down by Koshak though. Fenzel though, keeping it all. Keeping the pressure off. Koshak not got much health. Nilzinho trying to spot check that AWP place. Stanley gets 1 onto Koshak. He only had 2 health. Nicely done. Stanley gets 2 as well. It's all up to Fenzel. And he's quite far away still. He's coming from behind. They must be able to hear the footsteps. Someone needs to get on that defuse. Nilzinho's on it. We're all safe. And Fenzel's going to save his weapon. 21 for 19 in favour of FM eSports. Match point. Can FM eSports do it? Can they close it out? It's all AKs for the T side of 5Frags. And it looks like they're heading towards B mainly at the start. They're going to grab that control because they got pushed out so badly last time. A lot of action happening early on. Robin's been dropped down to 35 health. He's got to be careful. Oh, and he spotted him. Niels has spotted one of them running up through the door there. Probably hasn't been able to see if that was bomb or not. Now the good thing here for 5Frags is there's no AWP. So they can go for an executed rush. But they're very split up at the moment. 5Frags was so dominant in all their other games. And this time they've come up against FM eSports. And they've finally met a team that can challenge them. But Pulse going to get the first kill onto Vardim. Going to tell him there was no AWP. But all the way over here, Fenzor's doing some work. But the bomb is nowhere near him. They're just too split up. They need to work together as a team. Koshak, last man alive, goes down in the site, and actually, sorry, Fenzor's still there on 6 health, but he was so far away from everyone. Good game, well played. 22-19 in favour of FM eSports. And that gives us a total, out of the 5 games today, 3 in favour of Russia, 2 in front of the UK. Both were FM eSports wins.